This is Patricia Benedict reporting for Naked Departure. Sherry Veronica posted a video 8 days ago titled No Landline and Internet Service in Sunset Crest. I spoke to someone a few days ago, and that one of the persons that were affected said to me that the floor people were in Flamboyant Avenue. So I went to speak to the owner of the land, and he said to me that what happened is that illegal cameras a property manager of Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc. put on his land and has a lot of illegal cameras on it. He also a few years ago presented me with a copy of a document stating that a property manager, he gave a property manager no permission to act. A property manager of Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc. no permission to act on his behalf. So what happened, guy? This breaker tripped. And this is what he was explaining to me. What a property manager of Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc. did was glued the breaker, the outside breaker, so it would not trip, and and they put it in the on position so that it would not trip. So what happened that day? It tripped. The outside one tripped. Hence, flow. Not only Flamboyant Avenue were affected, but Banyan Row the people at Banyan Row were affected also. And the reason why this is done like that, because all those cameras, there are 3 poles like this here, with 4 cameras each. This is another one behind there, the 2 behind there, and they have 4 cameras, and they're very high, powerful cameras. And the owner of the land was telling me this is not suited for places like Flamboyant Avenue. He didn't mind any cameras on the poles, but he's objecting to cameras on his land, high powerful cameras on his land, and he's paying for the bill. But the other thing too, the camera setup is in number 9. And so what the owner was made to aware of was that a property manager of Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc., this belonged to the owner of the land, and this condo belongs to the owner. He had locks on this. So a property manager, so they couldn't access the outside. The thing went off, so they have a breaker inside number 9. So a property manager, last week Friday, the owner said, today is Tuesday, guys. Last week Friday, the owner of the land and the owner of this condo said he saw a property manager with an individual breaking the locks on this condo that he had secured. So when the lock was broken, because when the breaker is off on the outside, there's no access to the cameras. So the only way accessible to the cameras is to go into number 9. Hence, a property manager, he witnessed, and someone breaking the lock that he had installed on his gate, secured on his gate, and went into number 9 to turn on back the breaker. So this is the story I am putting out there to you all. This is what had happened when I did the story 8 days ago on naked departure, landline and no landline and internet service. It's due to the fact that the owner said to me too that because of all those high powerful cameras a property owner of Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc. has installed on his land, this would continue to happen. But what he's worried about too, a property manager of Sunset Crest Property Owners Inc., like I showed you earlier on, glued the breaker so it's on the on position so that it won't switch off. And he's worried that it would catch a fire one of those days. So hence he said the only alternation is to have to remove the breaker because it is his condo, and he said that's the only alternative is to remove the breaker because it will cause a serious fire. Having the breaker glued on the on position, and nobody has access to turn it on or off. This is Patricia Benedict.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.